A quick starter announcement. I am officially going to be streaming on Twitch at some point. I don't know when, but I figured why not at some point. Live, video, whatever. I'll tell you, I'll post the dates whenever I figure them out. But for this video, I'm going to be reading you some classics of literature. Wait, no, not that one. This one. Yeah, we'll be reading Sesame Street. Wait, another monster at the end of this book? I feel like somewhere we have the original one where it's just a monster at the end of this book. I just don't know where it is. So we're just going to be reading another monster at the end of this book instead. Alright then, it's starring lovable furry furry old Grover and equally lovable furry little Elmo by John Stone, illustrated by Michael Smolian, featuring Jim Henderson's Sesame Street Muppets. Page 1. Another monster at the end of this book. Another monster at the end of this book? Oh no, another monster? We will not go any further in this book. But Elmo loves monsters, Mr. Grover. Turn the page, please. Yes, well, I think we'll turn the page. We gotta know what's next. Elmo, I am not going to the end of this book. Look, if there is a monster there, monsters are not to be trifled with. I am going to stay right here on the first page. Okay, Mr. Grover. Elmo will go see the monster all by himself. Turn the page, please. You think we should turn the page? I think so. Will you please stop turning pages? Every time you turn a page, we get closer to the monster at the end of this book. Elmo, come with me. We are going home now. Elmo? Elmo, where are you? Turn the page. Elmo, do you not understand that at the end of this book there is a monster? If it could be a nice furry monster like you or me, or Cookie, or Henry, or Harry. Pronunciation. Remember all those characters. But but it could also be a very big, scary, hungry monster with sharp teeth and claws and an attitude. Therefore, I am putting these hundreds of paper clips here just to remind you that we are not going to the end of this book. Yes, Mr. Grover, turn the page, please. Why does he call him Mr. Grover? He's his friend, is he an adult compared to Elmo? Or the same age? How old is Grover compared to Elmo? I don't actually know. I might need to Google that. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I have now taken all your alphabet blocks and built a huge castle right here. No one can turn this page now. Turny, turny, turn, turn. Enough is enough! I, Grover, am now gluing this page down so you cannot turn it. And if you cannot turn the page, we cannot get to the monster at the end of this book. Do it. Elmo said, curiously. Alright, I'm just gonna let you see this illustration real quick. Just look at him. Just keep turning the corner there. To the next page. Oh, what happened to Grover there? Calm down. Please, Elmo, please! Forget about seeing the monster at the end of this book and come back with me to the beginning of the book. Please, pretty please. Little Elmo wants to see the monster. Turn the page. This will stop you. I'm from turning pages. I, Grover, have put up a thick steel wall so no one can ever turn the page. Is that a thick wall? Nobody will turn this page. What do you say to that, little Elmo? 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 Where are you, little Elmo? Elmo's on the next page. How did you get there? Alright, we will go see the monster, but just one little peek. listen carefully. You tiptoe around the back of the book. I, Grover, will stay here. Then I say, turn the page. You jump in front of the back of the book. You jump in from the back of the book, and I will jump in from the front. Right. We will see the monster, and then we will run like bunny rabbits. Like bunny rabbits? Yeah, I guess that's a description. Look at the little Elmo's ideal bubble there. Look at that. So, what happens next? This is very, very tempting to figure out. Very difficult. Are you at the back of the book, little Elmo? Yes, Mr. Grover. Then here we go. 1, 2, get ready to turn the page, and then run like a bunny rabbit. 3, turn the page. Was that it? Ah! I never thought that the monster at the end of the book would be you, little Elmo. No, Mr. Grover, you are the monster at the end of this book. I saw you. You. Whatever. Where are you going? I was going back 2 pages to see the monster again. I was going to see the monster. And then they have a list of their books. Jelly Bean Books. Another monster at the end of this book. Big Bird's Baby Book. Elmo's Tricky Tongue Twisters. Grover's Guide to Good Manners. Me, Cookie. The monster at the end of this book. And which is which. Is your child ready to read? Move up to step into reading books. No, I don't think I'm ready to read. I seem to be having trouble with this one. I'm not sure if I'm ready to read. They have a bunch of writing on the back of here, but I'm not going to read that because I don't know. That was an amazing book. Not the only book I have prepared for you, though, because up next we have Babies Moose. This is all about mooses. There's a lot of pages. It's 1, 2, 3. That's at least 4. So, a baby moose is on the loose. Little moose, what do you? Wait, what? A baby moose is on the loose. Little moose, what do you see? Along your friend among the trees. Who's that little long friend? This young moose would rather play. This one wants to eat all day. This moose stays by mother's side. This pair shares a watery treat. This young cow elk is soft and sweet. Oh, I can't get the page to turn. I don't even know if you can see that. Can you see that? There you go. Count the mooses. The moose cow adds 1 and 2. Little. The evening sun is about to set. Is this moose calf ready for bed? May your dreams be bright. Good night. Sleep tight. There's a wocket in my pocket. A few pages are missing here. Did you ever have the feeling there is a wasket in your basket? Sometimes I feel quite certain there's a jerkin in my curtain. Sometimes I have the feeling there's a lock behind the clock. I hope he doesn't have a clock. And that Zeef up on the and that Zelf up on the shelf. Well, I've talked to him myself. That's the kind of house I live in. There's a nink in the sink and a zamp in the lamp, and they're rather nice, I think. Some of them are very friendly, like the yacht in the pot, but that yacht in the bottle, that yotto in the bottle. Well, some are friendly, some are not. I like the Zabel on the table, and the chair under the chair. And but that Bofa on the sofa, well, I wish he wasn't there. What do you press? All the nut boards in the cupboards, or nubbers in the cupboards, I don't know. They're good fun to have about. But not that new brush on my toothbrush. I wish with him I could do without. The only one I'm really scared of is that bug under the rug. Whatever could be under that rug. What on earth is that thing under the rug? And that chimney in the chimney? Yeah, I don't like him, not at all. What? Chimney up the chimney. Okay, that makes more sense. And it makes me sort of nervous when the Zat scoots down. When the Zal shoots down the hall. But the yeeps on the steps, they're great fun to have around, and so are the many other friends that I have found, like the Teller and the and the Neller and the Geller and the Deller and the Beller and the Weller and the Zeller and the Seller. I'm surprised I did that. And the Geeling on the ceiling and the Sour in my shower. And the Zillow on my pillow. I don't care if you believe it. I don't care if you believe it. That's the kind of house I live in, and I hope we will never leave it. That was The Walk It in My Pocket by Dr. Seuss. A great book of literature. So, see you next time. That's about it. Just see you next time.